Mr. Davis, first of all, welcome to Kuwait. Tell us about your experience so far.
Well, it's been a whirlwind, to be sure. I didn't even know that we were going to be able to make this happen until I think a week ago. And it's quite a journey from Los Angeles to here. But I have felt so welcomed by the fans and so welcomed by everybody that I've met. And the Kuwait is just immensely beautiful, and I knew its history, and I'd always wanted to travel here, and I've never had the opportunity, and it's exceeded my expectations. I feel so welcome and honored, really, here.
Thank you, sir. What was it like to work with Rockstar and with the talented team of performers and voice actors? You became a family, I assume.
Well, you spend that much time working with this kind of material. Yeah, you do become a family, and you end up having to. There's a function of the work is it's all so secretive. Rockstar is quite secretive by design. You know, it's their stories have lots of surprises. And, so when you're doing this work, you don't really have an ability to talk to anybody that you're not working with about it. So there's this forced closeness with everybody because they're the only people you can talk to. That said, we were working together very closely for 5 years, and we became very much a family. Rockstar, I've had an association with them professionally for well over a decade. I did the first Red Dead with them. So I've come to know the director of both of these games, Rod Edge, has become a dear friend and a trusted collaborator, and I'm familiar with the writers and all the producers, and I've become quite familiar with all the teams, or most of the teams at Rockstar, and it's one of the best and most important professional associations of my life. I'm quite honored to work for a company like Rockstar, but to work with this ensemble in particular. Everybody that I've worked with on all of the Red Deads, they are dear friends and trusted collaborators.
Was it difficult to set the character in a specific charisma, and then it changes a bit throughout the game? I mean, especially Red Dead Redemption 2.
Well, the charisma...
for Dutch Van Der Linde,
I think I have some charm. I don't have Dutch's, but when you are gifted a character like him with writing as well honed as he has, it's hard not to find the size of the guy and the sort of bravado of the guy. I will say, while working on it, if you play the game, he goes through quite a journey.
Yeah.
And so playing the stuff where he is sort of his best self was a lot more fun and a lot less depressing than some of the later pieces in the arc, which would become, you could get rather sullen while doing it because it breaks my heart to take that character through those steps.
It was a tough journey,
It was rewarding, but it had its challenges, that's for sure.
I know you are an actor, a writer, and a director.
Oh.
So you are almost an ideal for anyone who wishes to enter this type of career, to be coached by and have an advice. Can you give any advice if someone wants to be a voice actor or a performer in the gaming industry?
Well, I think the goal should not be. The goal is to be a good storyteller, and that's what I like to be. So whether I've been writing or which I haven't done in some time, but I used to do solo shows about 20 years ago. But being a good storyteller, you know, voice acting is a great profession, but acting is a broader idea than just one thing. So I would say, if you wanted to go into any career in the arts, recognize that you're doing it because you love telling stories, and do everything you can, and know that whether you're working in a small theater or whether you're working in a small class, or whether you're writing a story that you're just reading to your family, everything that you do, every little creative step that you take is going to get you closer to being better and better at what you do. And so I think aiming, I didn't aim at necessarily being a voice actor, which is not really what we did when performance capture is the process on this. I just aimed at being the best actor I could. And ultimately, a career in the arts is, I think, its own reward. And don't aim for success. Just aim to be better every time you work. And work as much as you can.
Thank you, sir. Now, just what is your next project related to gaming or TV shows? You have something?
Well, we'll see. You know, I was very lucky to do Peyton Reed's Ant-Man and the Wasp, and there's nothing in the works so far as I know, but my character didn't die, so don't think Thanos killed him either, so maybe there'll be something down the road. But you don't know. I mean, as an actor, you go, the natural state of the actor is unemployed, so you go from having a great job, and Red Dead certainly has been one. But from that, you go to looking for work. And right now, I'd say that's where I am. So I don't know what's going to be next, but...
It's okay.
Gun him down. No, I don't know what's going to be next, but whatever it is, I hope you'll check it out.
Yeah, we will do so.